What led you to the swimming hall?
Oh, Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall on the chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
What was your brother doing in this shithole?
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that can stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
I agree.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
We need to find your brother's countermeasure. And fast. Things will get worse as the fracture progresses. And Monarch will be turning Riverport over looking for you.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Dan, and we are back with Quantum Break. We went to Will's little hideaway lab by the loading docks.
Key you got from Will's briefcase.
And we got a key there. And that is a key for the Bradbury Swimming Hall, or wherever.
The key doesn't fit.
So it doesn't go here. So
Okay. I'm gonna find another way in.
I was just about to say, we gotta find another way in.
I'll keep a lookout for unwanted company.
Give me a second. Alright. I had a background task going. Hopefully... No, the stutters are kind of still here, so... Weird. Can't come in. Climb. Climb! Alright, Jack. What do you got to
How
say?
you holding up?
I've been better, but at least Monarch's feeling the heat. I checked online, big anti-Monarch protests going on all over the city. I took some crazy pictures to fuel the fire, man.
Just hold off on posting anything for now.
Yeah,
Okay?
for real. Especially on
All right,
Facebook.
But I'm getting antsy.
He's dumb.
Any ideas how to get inside?
The whole building's falling apart. There's gotta be an opening somewhere.
I'm sure there is. It's just a matter of finding it, I guess.
Can you find a way in, Jack? We shouldn't stay out here.
There's no way in over here.
Oh man. The stuttering is unreal. Alright. Sorry about that. I think I got it. Looks like the stuttering's a lot better. Killed a couple of more tasks that were hidden from me, so it looks like we're good now, actually. Well, I mean, good other than not knowing where to go. Couldn't climb this thing. Oh, wonder why. Oh, what's this?
Hey, Nick. This looks a lot like your taxi.
Can't be. I parked it way back at the... Holy shit! That's my goddamn license plate. How the hell did it get here?
I don't know. I have a feeling somebody beat us here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they had to have
This is
his...
all connected. Some kind of message. Think, Nick, think. 01122. 01122. Numbers, teleporting taxis, math. What is this?
So,
Hurry up, Jack.
I'm
Need to
trying.
decide.
God. If you want to get in so bad, how about you help? Don't just be sitting over there griping while other people doing all the work here. But yeah, the game's running a lot better. Something was eating up a lot of my CPU cycles, and that was what was causing the stuttering. So apologize for that. Looks like we're better on the frames now. Jeez. Nope. I can't interact with much of anything else either, so I really don't know. Oh, wait. Time vision. There we go. That's what I needed. Jeez. Jeez. Anything else over here? Nope. Something up there. It's okay. We got it. This is how we get back up there. Or get up there. Alright, so now it's gonna deconstruct. Right? There we go. There we go. And now we've got the scaffolding. And jump! There we go. There we go.
Hey, think I found a way in.
Something's in here. Give it to me. Chronon source. Yes. Or as the kids say these days, yes. Oh. This is not where we were supposed to go. No, maybe it is. Up here. But I think that gave me an ability point. Yes. Wait, yeah. 2. All right. Let's see. Increased blast radius and reduced cooldown. Let's see. This costs 4. This costs 4. Active pulse. Using time dodge and time rush will temporarily reveal enemy positions. You know, that may be worthwhile, actually. Having a second chance to think about it. I think being able to see them will be an advantage. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't regret doing that.
Okay, I've got it. I have a theory how my taxi ended up here.
Your taxi, what?
I looked up the zip code 01122. It's located south of here. I left my car at the university. It ended up here. It went south. Now you said time is like broken? What if space is broken too, and everything is being pulled towards this zip code? 01122.
Can we
That guy
backpedal a bit?
is true conspiracy theorist.
Okay, I'll explain later, honey. I gotta Google this.
Something you want to say, Nick?
You work for Monarch. Have you ever heard of the zip code theory?
No.
The zip code theory.
Okay. What would you do if I told you that all of Monarch's plans may be centered around the numbers 01122?
I would go on living my life, probably with slightly less respect for you.
Hear me out.
Burn.
2010, 1999. Both years show up in Monarch files. Minus 1999 from 2010, 11. Times 11 by 2010, flip it backwards, what number do you get?
Remind me why I saved you?
Whatever. I posted the theory on a forum and already got 13 likes. Hey, my buddy Matt just texted me. Can I text him back?
No.
Ah, in here. Okay.
Just to say I'm okay.
No.
Yeah. Don't text guy. Whoa.
stutters aren't going away.
No, they are not. If anything, they're getting worse. But that's a result of time being broken, I guess. Douche. Okay, going that way. That away. Yep. Down here? Yep. Crash! I thought that would have made more of an impact. I guess not.
Will had used the building to hide away his personal items. $12,000 moving bill. He must have hauled a lot more to this place than just some old boxes.
Riverport Discrete Moving Services bill. Riverport Discrete Moving Services, no questions asked, you pack, we move. Moving dates March 1st to the 28th, 1999, from workshop of William Joyce in Riverport to Bradbury Swimming Pool in Riverport. Client's name, William Joyce. Special instructions. Extremely delicate boxes. Contents are confidential. Packed boxes not to be inspected. Pick up and drop off only. Shipping. 17 truckloads over the course of 17 days? God dang, bro. What is this?
What the hell were you doing here, brother? Time travel experiments with rats?
Well, that is very common to test with rodents. This thing.
Okay, May 17th, 1998. This is William Joyce, and I'm about to conduct the first animal test of the machine prototype using my trusty pet mouse, Schrodinger, in order... Wait, he's gone. Where'd he go? Shit. Come on, Schrodinger. Come to Willie. Come on, you're okay.
That's funny.
You're all right.
Schrodinger, as in Schrodinger's cat.
We're sending Schrodinger into the machine clockwise through the corridor, which will send him 5 minutes into the future, meaning he will reemerge exactly 5 minutes after he enters the machine. It has now been 3 minutes. No sign of Schrodinger. This is a very good sign. 2 minutes to go. Okay, so yeah, turns out he just kind of sat inside the corridor for 5 minutes, took a shit on the tubing. This reveals a very clear flaw in my test. My mouse is an idiot.
Love it. Love it. That's funny.
Okay, the machine is warming up again. Should be able to activate test number 2 in around about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. It's now clear the only quantifiable test will be travel to the past. The machine is now calibrated to send Schrodinger 5 minutes into the past, which means that he will now be traveling counterclockwise through the corridor, and when he comes out the other... Holy shit. Holy shit, it worked. This is clear proof that it's... what I'm now looking at is a future version of the same mouse that has successfully traveled 5 minutes into the past. Schrodinger, meet future you. Ow, that motherfucker bit me.
You owned this place since 1999? Why didn't you tell me, Will?
Will, I put all of your paperwork regarding the purchase of the Bradbury Swimming Pool in this folder. I knew you'd lose track of the documents otherwise. I've made sure that the purchase can't be traced back to funds from your research grant. I don't know what you're up to, and it's not my business to ask. But we've known each other long enough for me to say this. I trust that you know what is best for you, but I can't pretend that I'm not concerned. Your career is showing so much potential, so much promise, and your recent actions feel like a drastic turn in a direction I can't begin to understand. I kept my promise and haven't told Jack or anyone else about this, but he's worried about you, even if he doesn't know how to show it. Jack hasn't heard from you in months. He needs you. Your attorney and friend, Allison Cunningham, March 29th, 1999. Yeah, he bought this a while ago. What we got in here?
No wonder you are always coming up with crazy shit.
Oh, is this supposed... Oh, this is supposed to be weed. I got it. Because get it? Weed is like psychedelic or gets you high or something.
This is Bobby Radford with the latest. We've got an official statement from Monarch Solutions, and It's just what you'd expect, really. You know, your typical slick mealy-mouthed bullshit. I'll sum it up for you. As far as they're concerned, the whole thing was some kind of an accident with the premature demolition. Some lives were tragically lost due to that. They're investigating. Essentially, they're saying, no comment, don't worry about it. Nobody has access to the site right now. All we know is what they tell us. Thing is, there were a lot of people there. Some people I know personally. Seems to me a lot of folks ain't answering their phones now. So what's that mean, huh? I think it means that we...
Okay.
So what am I
Good.
saying? Well, they got lots of lawyers, so I'm not saying anything other than this whole thing stinks to high heaven. I don't understand it, but I can smell a goddamn rat. This shouldn't be happening. This is Riverport, USA, damn it, not some third world hellhole where nobody gives a crap. Somebody's gonna have to take responsibility here. Who's it gonna be, huh? Call me up on the phone now. I wanna talk to you.
So was that a radio show? I think it was. I think we've heard the broadcast from before, but I could be wrong. Oh, we gotta go down another floor? Okay. Got you. Got you. There's the front door.
Any luck in there?
Yeah, we're here.
Working on it.
There you go. Come on in.
All right, let's take a look around. Down here.
Okay.
About time.
This note. It's directed at me.
Beth, play video.
July 4th, 2010. Beth Wilder, I'm addressing this video to you. You told me to stay away from my workshop, but I couldn't just leave it there. I went back to get it, and the entire place is a disaster zone. The countermeasure, gone, taken, shut down.
What the...
Safe, empty. I just need to know you have it, because if it falls into the wrong hands, its power is immeasurable. Our future, our entire lives depend on it. This can't all be for nothing. You know where to find me. Please, hurry.
Damn.
2010. Holy shit.
Wow, that's from 11 years in the
You
future?
recorded that for me in 2010? What the fuck? He said the countermeasure's gone?
That's what I heard.
It's not good. We need to figure this out. Let's keep looking.
Alright, so follow Beth, even though it looks like she's going the wrong way.
Help me push this out of the way.
Actually, I'm gonna go take a look at this thing first, see what's in here.
I need help moving this.
Okay, so the key doesn't go there. Alright, I guess I'll go and help you. Where the hell is Nick?
Jack, your brother addressed that video to me, but I've never met him before in my life.
Well, it sounded like he thought you had his countermeasure.
I wish. But he said it was stolen on July 4th, 2010. Somebody took it.
If I were to guess, I'd say it was Paul.
But I'm hoping this place will help us figure out who.
Right. Keep following.
I'll give you the honor of pressing the button. Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
What? What? I want to see.
Second time machine. This changes everything.
Whoa.
If we
Damn.
can get this thing working, then we don't need that countermeasure. We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. That's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped them set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not so sure we could do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
Time travel is never that easy. Never.
I saw some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. He must have hid it here.
From Will
What is
to
this?
Beth.
A goddamn
Whoa.
spaceship?
Okay.
This is from the future.
Where are they?
Beth, the time has arrived. It's here. Everything you warned me about is about to come to fruition. Please give me a sign that you're still out there. Put my mind at ease. Tell me you have the countermeasure. I'm losing my mind over here. I spent years trying to convince myself that you were wrong all this time and that I built the countermeasure for nothing. I tried to move on, pick up the pieces, but now I've seen the proof. Paul Serene brought me in to advise on an experiment at the university. They've built it. They've built another time machine, almost an exact replica of my own design, but with key flaws in the calculations, just like you said. If they have activate this machine, then the fracture will occur. How is this possible? How have they followed my design so closely? Somebody's been watching me all this time, haven't they? Somebody is orchestrating this, all of it. I'm being followed. At first I thought it was my paranoia, but it's true. A man has been watching my every move. I secretly took his photo, ran a search. His name is Liam Burke. He works for a security division of Monarch Solutions. I first noticed it weeks ago, but this could have been going on for years. What does he want? What does he know? How is he connected to this? I need answers. I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't know who else is involved, what they want, why. I need to hear from you. I need to know that I'm not alone in all this. If what you once told me is true, then the onset of the fracture may be inevitable.
I found a map with the entire layout of this place.
But I can't simply stand by and allow it to happen. Not until I know the countermeasure is safe. So from to Beth from Will, I've seen it. The cause of the fracture exists. It's here. Are you still out there? This is from Beth to William earlier. Oh, I didn't know it was a string. Hey, Beth. It's gone. The countermeasure is gone. What happened? Call me immediately. Where are you? Have you taken it? It's not safe in the open. It's not safe in the open. You don't understand the power of this device. I dialed the number you gave me in case of emergencies. You aren't answering. What is going on? I'm freaking out. Still trying to call you. Fuck. Call me. Email me. Something. I can't sleep. Please call me. The number you gave me is now disconnected. Where are you? Hello? It's been a year. I still haven't heard anything. You know where to find me. Oh, he's sending all of these things to... I've given up hope that you're still listening. I'm not sure why I'm writing this. Maybe to get some closure. You changed the course of my life when you entered it. I spent a decade devoted to your cause. I sacrificed every relationship I have, pushed everyone away everyone I love, all in the name of a lie. There's no threat coming. There never was. I have to force myself to believe this. It's the only way to move on. It's the only way to pick up the pieces and start over. This is goodbye. I've seen it. So at first, he believed her, and then the countermeasure got stolen. She didn't reply, so he assumed it was all fake. And then he finds out
The schematics for the
It's
countermeasure
true.
spanned 11 years, 1999 to 2010. In itself, that wasn't strange. But the guy built a working time machine in 2.
So, I don't know when this game takes place. I forgot to look at the date when we first entered here. but it seemed like Beth was implying that 1999 was the year and 2010,
Nothing I can make sense of.
and that 2010 was in the future, but that may not actually be the case. Parents killed in Riverport car crash article. December 22nd, 1999, parents killed in Bradbury car crash. Holiday cheer is in short supply in the Riverport community of Bradbury after a tragic car crash claimed the lives of a married couple, Anthony and Catherine Joyce. Oh, that must be their parents. The accident took place within walking distance of the family's front door on Princeton Street in the early afternoon. Catherine Joyce, who was driving, lost control of the car after a collision with another vehicle and crashed into a utility pole. The other car left the scene of the accident. Oh, what if that car was driven by Paul and he orchestrated the whole thing? Wouldn't that be something trippy, right? Yeah, for real. The Joyces were both well known in the Bradbury area as prominent members of the community. Last year, they were recognized by the mayor for their charity efforts, particularly the Riverport Multiple Sclerosis Walk they have organized every year since 1993. The couple left behind 2 children, the promising young physicist Dr. William Joyce and Jack Joyce, still underage. A candlelight vigil would be held for Anthony and Catherine on Sunday to unite the grieving family, friends, and the community during this tragic time. That sucks, man. But I guess it's more tragic if it's the kids that go first. That's tough. Chronon source. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 points now, but I don't know how much that's going to actually do for me. I'm just taking a look around. Don't mind me. Seeing if there's anything else. Because I didn't see that Chronon source earlier. Bleachers. What do we got here? Civilian's Guide to Time Travel by William Joyce. Cliche working title. Rough Ideas, February 28th, 1999. Opening statements open with the zinger. Schrodinger cat joke. Note, find appropriate accompanying cat photo. Note, no cat photo. No science explained here. Marketing bullshit. Time machine equals works. Implications equals limitless. He's a man of science, but he knows exactly how people work. Give me your money spiel. Build up existence of time machine. Content here depending on findings from first human test later tonight. Findings, facts, dumbed down for the mouth breathers who will inevitably want to invest. Oh man, he's got them down. Purpose of guide, to explain to mouth breathers how the machine works and why. Note, proofread and delete all mouth breather references. Smart, definitely. Time machine overview, how research started, includes gratuities for research grant, sucking ass, community, and investors. Also thank Jack for his patience. Now that this is over, I promise to be there for him. Note, too personal. Basic overview of the time machine. Parts. Chronon particles. Note, nobody will give a shit about this or understand. Skip it. How time travel works. Simplest terms. Subject activates time machine. Step 1, core. Step 2, the corridor. Subject sets the desired time travel date. Subject enters the corridor. Compare corridor to donut in shape to explain. Note, add joke. You don't want to eat this donut or your body will suffer terminal chronon saturation leading to your slow but inevitable death. Note, cut joke. Disturbing. He had some sense of self there. That was a bad, not even, I wouldn't even call it a joke. Subject walks around the corridor. Walking clockwise around corridor equals travel to future. Walking counterclockwise around quarter equals travel to past. Clockwork design. Subject arrives at new time in future or past. Space-time continuum. Travel across space. Time travel is not a portal. Spatial destination will not always be the same as entry point. Time travel is tied to a rotating black hole core. Note, explain the core first? Note, fuck it. Just compare the core to a car engine. Note, look up info on car engines. Subject will arrive in future or past at the location where the time machine and core were located in that time. Cannot travel to a time when time machine and core are not active. Oh, that's the stickler. Cannot travel to a time before core was first activated. So this time machine that he built here is probably the one that was first activated. So if we time traveled, we'd time travel to this one. Examples of how time travel works. In 1999, a time machine core is first activated. The time machine is located on an island. In 2000, the same time machine with the same core is moved to a circus tent. Teddy enters time machine in 1999 and travels to 2000. He exits the time machine and is in a circus tent. Note, use better examples. No circus tent. Teddy cannot travel to a time before 1999 because the core was not active. Will bang my goddamn head against the wall every time somebody uses example of not being able to go back and kill Hitler to try to sound clever, funny. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Note, a dinosaur joke though? Note, explain you can't go back and see dinosaurs. Fucking sucks. Closed loops. In theory, all actions resulting from time travel equal already accounted for. Yeah, I was gonna say, if Jack goes back now, the current future has already accounted for him to go back and do it, and you still end up in the same place. Should not be able to change the past. Any attempt to change things was always part of the chain of events in the first place. Already happened. Explain Novikov self-consistency principle until heads go pop. Metaphor to explain closed loops. Time is an egg. You can move the egg, but no matter where you move it, the same chicken will hatch. Note, terrible example. Plus, you could just eat the fucking egg. An egg is sitting on the table. You leave the room, come back, and the egg is broken on the floor. You aren't sure how this happened, but it saddens you. The egg was important to you because insert reason that makes sense here later. You traveled to the past to prevent the egg from breaking. When you arrive in the past, you rush over to the table, accidentally bump it, the egg falls and breaks. You caused the very thing you tried to prevent. Closed loops. Why the hell do all my examples end up being about eggs? Note, replace egg with something else. Yeah, I mean, the only way that this would work to go back into the past and fix something that happened is to have multiple timelines or different dimensions or something like that, different universes, because that's the only way that you could have something happen that didn't already happen because, well, stuff happened but as a consequence. Just
says the time machine
go
core
back.
needs to be reset.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
A round thing in the middle.
I think. Alright, did I read everything? Yeah, I think I looked at everything. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't see this.
Okay. Gotta figure out where to start.
Remember, chord
Where
connects
core
1 through
controls.
24. Okay, well, it's just in the middle. It said core was
Will
in the middle.
received a massive research grant in 1997. He'd successfully built the time machine by 1999. But the results scared him. He never told a soul.
Damn. Dr. Joyce and Dr. Meyer became household names earlier this year when their paper on the proposed existence of a chronon field became one of the most hotly debated theories in the quantum physics community since the Higgs boson. William Joyce, born and raised in Riverport, wasn't satisfied with simply being a part of the discussion and wanted to actively search for proof. His proposed research project led to him obtaining the highly prestigious Harold Steinberg Fund with an estimated value of $150,000. Dr. William Joyce is officially the youngest recipient of the Harold Steinberg Research Grant to date. While the specifics of his research proposal remains confidential, it is likely that Joyce aims to demonstrate clear proof of the so-called Meyer-Joyce field, as well as potential applications for the manipulation of this field. A research timeline has been established with milestones that point to early 1999 as the period when this research will be ready for public unveiling. We will continue to follow William Joyce's story as part of the Riverport Rising series. It was back in 1997. Yeah. Whew. Alright, so I guess let's go to the core. Oh, wait, what's this? Does this turn the core on?
I can't activate the core till it's reset.
Okay. Reset core, got it. So let's go into the middle. I'm sure that we'll have already accounted for all of this. And it's just... Oh, this is the corridor. We're gonna go down there. Alright, got it. And here's the entrance. Yep, core access. That's right.
You said Will built a countermeasure. What makes you so sure this isn't it? The time machine.
He said the countermeasure was stolen. But the machine is still here.
That's logic. It seemed like the countermeasure was something that might have been able to be carried. Warning, core not activated.
Hey, it looks like I can reset the core from here.
Do it!
Are you sure you know what you're doing there?
No clue. But I did help Paul set up the machine at the university.
Which then caused the fracture.
Yep.
Look, Will knew the calculations were wrong. Hoping that means he knew what he was doing here. This is what Will's leading us to. We have to test it. The core. That's what we set up first.
Well, that is all what you think, but you aren't the...
This could actually be the key to finding the countermeasure.
You're not the Einstein of the brothers.
Still resetting. The core is reset. We need to activate it from the control booth.
I think the control doohickey's right here.
It's a hell of a thing, huh?
Jesus, look at this thing. One guy built all that? No way that's possible, man. It took me 5 months to build a shitty birdhouse. You think you had help? I'll bet a lot of guys got paid under the table to get this thing running.
I think he just did a...
I can't insert the date yet.
I think he just was a bad builder, probably. Probably.
Here goes nothing.
Activate. Do it. Come on. Boom.
What was that?
It's fine. It's fine. It worked. It actually worked.
So Will's corridor doesn't have
We activate
walls.
the corridor next. This was the final step.
Jesus, look
We need
at
to set
that
up the
thing
machine
go!
first.
Activate the corridor.
Okay, corridor, then the date. That was the order at the university.
Okay, but what computer does the corridor? Yes, that is what I'm looking for, because I don't want to go down the corridor just yet. Girl, where are you? Where were you saying that from? Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed this.
Schematics are all in Will's writing. He did all of this. Built everything.
Well, yeah, he
Monarch was
was...
made aware of its existence shortly after it was completed. In 1999.
A long time ago.
The corridor. It's key activated. Will's key.
That's the key. And it only needs one key. Unlike the one at the university.
He did that?
Yeah.
Key to a time machine and he lived in a truck with his guy.
Yes.
That's my brother in a nutshell.
That didn't sound good.
Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
We'll see. Enter the date. Alright, so he wanted to go back in time.
What?
God damn it. I don't know. We were so close.
And we get
Yeah,
invaded.
like hell you are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
We
You know
can't.
I'm right.
I agree with her.
Trying.
You lost people. You're angry. I get it. But this is bigger than us. We can't fix the machine. But I might know somebody who can.
Oh, who?
Sophia Amaral.
Uh-oh.
The Monarch scientist. I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Serene's had a Cronin research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll be nearly impossible to get to.
Unless I have an invite. Paul told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
Something tells me that was not a friendly invitation.
Hmm.
Jack, no.
And of course he does it. Yep. End of Act 2. Yo. I gotta say, the time machine's gotta come into place somewhere, right? Alright, we're done. Come on, let's go. You're loading still? Okay. Let's continue. I think there might be a live action video, so let's see if that's the case. Yep, Quantum Break. Junction 2, business, personal.
The future used to be so clear when I was reliving the past. Once I caught up to the moment I had left, that ended. All I've had to go on since then are the plan and the visions.
Visions?
I knew Jack would come to me. I'd seen that. But I didn't know why exactly, or how it would end.
There he is. You were right.
My visions of the future aren't always clear, but they don't lie.
Speaking of lies, Joyce is saying he's discovered his brother's time machine.
We've spent 17 years looking for it, and he finds it in less than a day?
It is his brother.
Sound unlikely.
Still, we know it's out there somewhere, and we don't know what his brother managed to tell him.
If he really has located the machine, why would he come here and tell you? Smart Money says he's trying to play you.
Maybe, but the machine is out there. It's in our interest to find out where. If Jack knows, I have to talk to him.
Also, if he even brought it up, how does he know unless he did find it? How would he know that his brother built a second one?
Could have provided the answer to that question.
William's attitude and knowledge made him a liability.
Is that angry young man going to cooperate any more than his brother did? You remember Jack as a close friend, but that clouds your judgment. Don't make this personal.
It's not.
But don't forget why we're here tonight. After what happened, our people need reassurance that we're in control. You're the man who could win them over. Let me handle Joyce, so you can concentrate on your speech.
I know what's at stake here, Martin.
Yeah, he spent 17 years over it.
Dr. Sophia Amaral had taken over our Chronon research department after Dr. Kim's accident. She was the only one who could treat the Chronon syndrome.
Yep, that's the person Beth was talking about, Sophia. So this is to Sophia from Erica. Sophia,
Joyce is waiting for us down below.
I realize this may not be a welcome question, but I feel like I need to ask. I knew Henry Kim very well. I went to school with him, and he was actually my husband's best man for my first marriage. Unfortunately, when I moved down to Florida, we didn't manage to stay in touch. Let's just say that life took me into unexpected directions. It was a very welcome surprise to hear from him when he was recruiting new people, and I'm glad to say we hit it off again. We spoke on the phone a lot. He came over to meet my wife, and, well, it was like old times. It could have been awkward, but it wasn't. Henry was like that. You can imagine my shock and disappointment when I heard about his death just a week before my own employment at Monarch began. We didn't get to work together the way I'd hoped. Now, Monarch has been very good to me, but his death has been eating at me. I know it's something people don't want to discuss, and I understand that there are confidentiality issues. However, having recently been cleared for some of the more sensitive Chronon research, I now know that the story of his death is a fabrication, and Henry has become something entirely different. I'm not blaming anybody, but for my own peace of mind or sense of closure, I suppose, I'm wondering if, given my new security clearance, you're in a position to explain how this came to pass. I should add that I brought this up with Martin Hatch the other day, and he made it clear in no uncertain terms that I should drop the matter. Given that, I'm taking something of a chance talking to you about this, but I feel like I can't let this go. I'll understand if you aren't allowed to discuss it, but I'm more than a little scared and upset. I hope I can rely on your discretion either way, Erica. Man, that sucks. It's your buddy, he dies, find out that the reason for his death that you were told is fake, you were told to let it go, and now, geez, I don't know. Erica, first of all, my condolences and apologies. I didn't realize you had a history with Henry, and frankly, I would not have promoted you into this position had I known. If you would be more comfortable working on something else, I can make that happen, no questions asked. To be clear, I'm not talking about a demotion. I mean a comparable senior position in another department. You're correct in that it's a very sensitive topic, but given your current security clearance, I can tell you what I know. Unfortunately, I don't know much. For the past 6 months, I myself have been trying to work out what happened, but I haven't made much progress. I know Henry was working late in his lab, and there was some kind of a chronon particle surge. Of course, we know that exposure to large quantities of chronon particles can result in physical changes. Paul Serene is an example of that. His first exposure resulted in his extraordinary abilities, and the second exposure caused his progressive condition. In Henry's case, the exposure transformed him into a chronon-disrupted wave function subject, or shifter. It is, of course, clear that Mr. Serene's and Henry's conditions are essentially the same thing, even if Mr. Serene's case hasn't progressed as far. However, it's not at all clear how Henry could have been exposed to such a powerful dose of chronon particles, particularly as the lab area itself underwent none of the temporal changes we have come to associate with such an exceptional event. None of the containers on scene had remotely enough chronon particle capacity for such a high dose, and furthermore, all of them were intact and accounted for. In short, we don't know where these particles could possibly have come from. I'm not surprised that Martin Hatch was unwilling to discuss this. He was the only other person present in the lab when the accident took place, but I don't know why he was there or what happened, and he claims to have no memory of the events. Despite this, Martin somehow managed to obtain Henry in the artificial zero-state field set up in the lab. Managed to contain Henry. I'm unwilling to speculate as to how this could possibly have happened. Suffice to say that I have many questions about these events myself. Think about my offer, Erica. You're a first-rate scientist, and I would hate to lose you, but I would absolutely understand if you wanted to change departments. Please give my best to your wife. It was lovely to meet her the other week, Sophia. She seems like a good person, so maybe we can trust her after all. Hopefully. She was also trying to find out what's the deal with Dr. Kim's death. But man, Martin Sketch. He was the only other person there to witness the events. Maybe he got the chronon particle poisoning when Paul showed up. I don't know. Just a thought. Oh, what's this?
What are these doing here? We should be set up by now.
It's all on schedule. You're micromanaging again.
Well, of course he is.
Don't even twitch.
Did you wait long? Good. How are your knees?
Here you are.
I had to see the lifestyles of the sick and traitorous up close and personal. And it was such a nice invitation.
How do you want to deal with this, Paul?
Well, the options are to kill him, right? Choose whether to focus, whether you focus on personal business or the mission.
I could still try to reach Jack and make him see reason. Or I could let Hatch deal with him so nothing would distract me from leading Monarch.
Alright, let's see what happens if we make this personal.
Up into the past. I tried to change things.
Answer me this question, Paul.
I once trusted Jack more than anybody. It was my only chance to make him understand the truth.
The fuck do you mean nobody got a look at the shooter?
But without me there to give the speech, my empire would start to crumble like a house of cards.
Damn. Okay. Serene chooses to focus on his relationship with Jack and let Monarch fend for itself for a while. Alright, let's see what business goes for.
Then with hope comes miscalculation, and as you and I are aware, Mr. Joyce, with miscalculation can often come catastrophe. And
Ooh, gun!
with you, Mr. Joyce.
But my old friend would be a lost cause. Dead and buried, along with the rest of my past. Tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. Monarch would grow stronger with my presence. The plan would go forward as intended.
Serene chooses to focus on leading Monarch rather than wasting time on Jack. Well, from a roleplay perspective, I feel like Paul would go with the business solution because it's been 17 years. And yeah, although he once trusted Jack as the only person in the world that he trusted, now they're at odds at each other. Like, nearly tried to kill each other. So I don't think that he would try to use his personal relationship in this. I feel like he would be going the business route, which I'm reluctant to do just because then we have to deal with Hatch, and that might be issues upon itself. But I feel like that's the choice that realistically Paul would have chosen. So let's go with that. We'll go with business.
We didn't come this far to get derailed now. You talk to him, find out what he knows, then get rid of him.
You're all heart, moneybags.
I know you want to make this all about you and me, Jack. But that's far away in the past now.
Like I said.
And I have a speech to prepare for.
Yeah, he's 17 years out of touch with the guy.
I've seen where this leads. I've been to the end of time, and I've escaped it all the way to 1999, when it all started. I tried
Oh.
to change things, but by trying, I only made them happen in the first place.
What? by trying, I've only made them happen in the first place. Dude. Another minority choice, or the other choice. It looks like everybody else, 53%, went with the other choice. Only 47% of people made the same choice I did. Oh, here we go.
Time is breaking down. Monarch has been preparing for it. There's this thing. It's called a lifeboat protocol, and it can save us, at least some of us.
You've been the face of Monarch for all these years, Martin. But let's get clear on something. This is still my ship.
You're not thinking clearly. You need your treatment.
You gonna go?
Me? Go to a party.
We can roll together if you want.
What do you want?
Anyone who might implicate Monarch.
Fuck you. Wait!
Oof.
We just lost communication with Jack Joyce's transport. Find him.
Step away! Right now!
Liam, this isn't what it looks like. No. No! He's gone.
We need all points converged on Liam Burke. He's armed and dangerous.
Oh yeah, this is where we left off with him. Do we see more? Yeah, we've got more here. No, we're not gonna skip. I want to see this. I want to see what happens to him. Prisoner. Obviously, they captured him. Dr. Kim's lab? Oh, it's Paul. And Sophia? She's treating him. Is she into him?
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
Fine.
No, I need to work on something new.
You should enjoy yourself tonight. You work too much as it is.
Oh, this is just before the gala.
Tests on the temporal anomalies. They're increasing in frequency and duration.
They'll dissipate, I've told you that.
You need to consider that maybe what you have seen is wrong.
It's not wrong. I need to prepare for my speech.
Yeah, it's the future.
Sophia, you shouldn't worry so much.
Obviously, she wants him to live because she's got a thing for him. Monarch Mansion on Gull Island. So the date is 2016. 1999 is just when William set up the first time machine.
Oh. Rough day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Like what?
I have things happen in my day. I do.
Uh-huh.
I had to deal with some internal affairs.
Internal affairs. Oh, you're just gonna leave me hanging?
Well, yeah, it's internal.
Charlie.
Yeah, just smile.
Okay.
He'll tell you.
Okay.
He's thirsty.
Here today.
Told you, he's
Great.
thirsty.
Was that what all that commotion was about?
Yep. That was me.
Who was it?
I mean,
Who was it?
Who's the... Who was it?
Yeah.
I can't,
She thinks it's Beth, but it's actually Liam.
It's like, well, Monarch drama.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to leave you hanging on that one. For real, this time.
Oh, I just thought maybe you'd want to share it with me. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom, so I'll leave you hanging here. For real.
Okay.
Go mingle. Yeah. Drink a little.
Okay.
Keep on him. He'll tell you. He's out of touch around here. But she knew that. She's hoping it's not Beth because then she'll get found out. Is this her flashback? No. It's Liam. And they put Jack? Yep. Why would you put the two of them together?
Thanks for the gun.
At least he said thank you. I mean, what else?
Dr. Emerald?
Martin, I need your help. He listens to you. Paul.
Maybe.
Is that so?
I think we're in trouble, and he doesn't see it. He refuses to.
I can't imagine why.
I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I know you care about Monarch. You care about what happens. And if we are reaching zero stage, something has to be done.
And
Indeed.
What is it we could do?
You know what we could do.
Uh-oh.
Truth is, Sophia, it's not really a matter of whether or not Paul will listen to me. It's that I won't listen to you. I find your approach to matters rather counterproductive. Filling Paul's head with your constant alarmism, distracting him with petty doomsday scenarios. I mean, if I'm being honest, I rue the day he gave you a modicum of function in this company. Because you said, I care about Monarch.
Oh man.
That you're so threatened by Monarch.
Serial killer look.
Do I look threatened to you?
He does not. It looks like he's about to smack her.
What's going on?
It's nothing. We were just having a little chat.
Yes.
You should prepare
Indeed.
some speech. Enjoy it, Doctor.
Monarch Security Station.
Hey, you're Crocker, right? Hey, Crocker!
What if I am?
Crocker!
Shut
Hey,
up.
You need to take a shit. Fuck, come on, Crocker. Crocker! Come on, Crocker!
Oh my god.
Over there.
Where?
The woman with the necklace. My money is on that.
It's a pretty good choice,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Gosling down there talking with George Clooney. Wearing his nice cufflinks, chatting about stocks.
Richard, where the hell have you been?
Didn't have my invitation.
Oh my god, you're always losing things.
I'm not losing anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's going for it. Bam. Told ya.
Oh. Why am I losing
You owe me a
so
sword.
bad?
I don't think I can
Drink.
I don't think I
No,
can.
rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
Rules are fucking rules. You owe me another sword.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Oh, I actually hate olives.
You can do it, my man.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Drink up.
Nicely done.
Get him.
Thank you.
Piss ass drunk.
So bad.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
But he's not so drunk that he isn't thirsty still. And I'm not talking about water, ladies and gentlemen.
Mine too.
Crocker. Hey, buddy. Crocker. Burke. Crocker. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Burke,
Listen,
if I have to come in there, you're gonna fucking regret it.
listen, this is just a big misfucking understanding. I'm gonna be out tomorrow. I will put in a good word for you. I will help you climb this ladder. All I'm asking is please let me take a fucking shit.
Go to the back wall.
Fuck, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
He's gonna regret it.
Oh, man. Hey,
He's the low man on the totem pole.
Back up slowly.
yeah.
If you didn't foresee that, you've never seen movies. Ah. You know, for a guy so highly skilled and trained, they should have had more than one person at the guard station guarding him. Idiots.
So you don't mind that we left, do you?
I mean, I wasn't really excited about going in the first place.
Okay, why'd you go?
I think because somebody twisted my arm.
What the fuck is that?
Kind of looks like a dinosaur wearing a helmet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Riverport Rexes.
Where are we? Are we even allowed to be out here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. All right.
So what would you have been doing tonight if we didn't go?
What, if I hadn't gone to the party with you?
Yeah.
Well, I would have canceled all my other really important plans.
Ah.
And I would have gone back to work.
I think maybe you work a little too much.
Yes.
But against it.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't feel like work. You know, I like being wired in.
Yeah.
Makes me feel connected.
Yeah, because he can't connect with anybody.
In fact, you're there most of the time I'm there. So, do you think you work too much?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I guess. Yeah. Love work.
Hold me right there!
Shit!
You little fuck! Hey, what? All you had to do was let me in that perimeter lab.
You turned on Monarch. What was I supposed to do?
You have no idea what's going on, do you? I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol. You work with Beth Wilder. I've seen you before.
You know her?
Which is the reason I'm here.
You could see the hurt in his eyes. Girl, I thought I had a chance with you. I thought we were gonna be knocking boots by now. No, my man.
Is that gun still necessary?
Research facility side entrance.
Come on, hurry up.
If it's not a friend,
Kind person.
gun is needed. What do they got going on?
It's right up here.
Oh, right. I got it, guys. I got it.
Duh, that's why you're even there.
Can't do this. special talent I have. Glad it's so celebrated. You're welcome.
Is this it?
What are those? Whoa.
What is that?
Oh, this is the lab. Yeah. They were gonna sneak into Dr. Amaral's lab. That's right.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude, you're way out of the loop on this. It's people.
Grown undisrupted life form. Extremely hostile. Only ever heard of them.
Life form.
So they're people.
It's Dr. Kim.
Oh, that's right. Dr. Amaral mentioned that. And this is where we're interrogated. Like at the beginning.
Do you know who I am? Martin Hatch, Paul's other half.
Oh, you're his partner.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I see the monarch's well-being. Oftentimes, the matters Paul may find, well, arbitrary.
So you're his assistant?
A little more complex than that.
It doesn't sound like it.
Now, I consider and offer you my condolences for your brother. And, well, you can tell me to fuck off. I could tell you Paul doesn't want you to suffer the same fate, and you could tell me to fuck off. Or, I could point out that there's a difference between Paul and myself. You see, Paul, he still has such hope for the world, whereas I lean towards a more realistic approach. Trouble is, I believe that with hope comes miscalculation, and as you and I are well aware, Mr. Joyce, with miscalculation can often come catastrophe.
He's betting on the end of the world. Oh, the gun!
Paul's a very dangerous man, practically a zealot, and things will only get worse if he continues unchecked. And that leaves me with you, Mr. Joyce.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you and I can find some...
What?
Common ground.
What is going on? So he's not tight with Paul after all. Camera's turned off too. Yeah, you're just gonna be a pawn in somebody else's game, but at least you're gonna be out of here, right, Jack? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Dude.
Who was he?
He was my mentor from college and then here to Monarch. I was in a bad place and he kind of turned me around.
Got it. Sort of. I mean, it's a ghost file.
Ghost file.
From then a mass deletion. Somebody was here. We got, Cronin Field Regulator.
Wait, hold on. Holy shit, this is Dr. Amaril's report.
What is it?
The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What's a
Yeah.
stutter?
The more frequent the stutters, the more indicative of a fracture.
Okay, and what's a fracture?
Of time. Zero state, it stops, and it doesn't start back up.
And the lifeboat protocol could save us.
I have no idea. But the Chronon Field Regulator, it is the core of Monarch's time tech. Everything is based upon it. And it has something to do with the lifeboat.
Probably everybody on the lifeboat is quote-unquote saved by this Chronon Field Regulator.
This way! Sure.
She was probably right on the verge of finding something out, too. Oh.
Don't. You end up like her. Fiona! The lab is stutter-proof. Stay here.
Stutter, where are you going?
There are Chronon harnesses up here. We need them.
Oh, that's what those things were. Chronon harnesses. Like those guys are wearing. But they're probably wearing something else too. They're outfitted.
Holy crap.
Bang bang. Dr. Amaril's not going to be happy about this, guys. Check your fire, maybe, guys. Kablang!
Holy shit!
Put one of those on.
He's just gonna leave. He's gonna take,
Charlie?
Yep. He's just gonna take the harness.
Fuck it. Let's go. Go this way.
Yeah, get out of there! Hopefully they chase after Charlie instead. Douchebag. End of episode 2. Whoa. So much happened there. So much. It was crazy. Whoa. Act 3, the wine and cheese crowd.
Security was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed.
What are you applying, Clarice?
Thanks for showing up.
Here, I thought this was gonna be a rescue. Yeah, there's a story here.
You know a guy called Hatch?
Serene's right-hand man.
He was here. He gave me this big speech about how he wants to take down Paul.
I hope you said no.
I didn't trust him for a second. He set me loose anyways, told me to wait for an opening.
I just gave you one.
Radio.
Appreciate it. What's it look like out there?
All right, guys. I think considering we also had the live action episode play out in addition to the stuff that we did in the beginning, I think we're going to call it quits here. And wow, this game has a story that's really starting to take shape right now. I don't know what direction it's going to go in, but it looks like there's lots of twists and turns, as expected if you're going to base something off of like kind of like a TV show style type of thing. So yeah, I don't know how many episodes there are, but I'm really interested to see what happens next. I hope you guys are as well, and I hope you guys join me for the next one. And until then, bye.